getting bit by the mosquitoes. That's just an update on that. It's still happening. Get a few with my racking. They're still out and about. Oh, you can't hear them. That's the mic. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah. Well, hello. Mr. Let's Paint here. I was purposely talking quiet because we titled the show ASMR. We're kind of trying to do a few ASMR shows because I tend to, at some point, talk kind of quietly in a sense. So it could be a thing for us. All right, so we're here, and we're gonna paint some. We've done this before. Some embrace failure paintings, and but we're doing kind of a multiple, 4 of them, and so that's what we're gonna work on today, this evening, this afternoon. And other than that, we might talk about whatever else is on our mind. I know we have a lot on our minds, but sometimes it's good to move away from it all and just concentrate on the painting, the creative process. So you welcome to that possibility. Okay, so for I just just kind of use the paint that I got here, and we're just going to go ahead and spell out embrace failure here on these guys, and hopefully they'll be a little different, but they'll probably be the same on many respects. Similar. I'll probably give them the same approach, but we'll see. I think I could go bigger on that. Maybe you need to go down further down here, but yeah, let's go bigger. Already, I'm changing it up. That's good though. It's good to change things up. Change it up. Fail. Kind of feeling it out here. Okay, we're gonna have a little trouble over there. That's okay. See, now we're getting the feel of what's going on here. Okay. All right. Not too hot today. 90. It got to 90 degrees today, and we're down to 81. It's not too bad. Like I said, it's the mosquitoes that bother me. And as long as you're not in the direct sun, you usually can get some shade going. It's 90 degrees isn't bad. Apparently, it's going to get to 100 maybe even tomorrow. And I think by Friday it will actually be 100. So look forward to that. Not really, but that is in the horizon schedule. Okay, so we got this going on right now. Let's work on the fill in the back. Get the back going here, if we can. Okay. Just kind of going over them all with maybe the same amount of energy, but they'll be slightly different, I guess, because of that, because I'm kind of haphazardly going about it all. Though there could be some, it could ultimately be very similar, even though they might not seem like that would be the case. But let's see how this goes here. Not sure if I'm getting bit or not. You start getting that feeling like you got bit, but maybe you didn't get bit. You know, it's one of those things. Sometimes just never know. You get so used to the idea of getting bit, you just any little sensation, you're equating it to a being bitten. It's not a good way to live, is it? It's not healthy, is it? Yes, work some of that yellow there. The painting we were working on yesterday, I kind of decided I was done with it. I just didn't think I was couldn't just keep working it for some reason. Something told me to just lay off it. So we called it a day on that. So it's always nice to start something new, and these guys are good because we know I like working these small things and these little kind of simple ideas, because we know we're going to finish it in no time. Let's get that fan just right on me. I need the fan on me, not anywhere else but me. background's kind of resolved. The background, let's work. Oh, this guy has not been addressed in quite a while. So let's get that going on up there. That's an R. Totally missed. Forgot what that was. Okay. Got the background in for the most part. Yes, sirree. So now we'll come back in, clarify it, clarify the lettering, and we might be doing a little back and forth, but no, it's oil. We're using oil. Doing some oil. Okay. Let's see here. Could just sit down. Why don't we sit down? That'd be kind of nice. Just sit. Nice to just sit. Sit and paint. I don't always sit and paint, but when I do it like this. it's usually not the best posture, but for a little bit we could do a little bit of that. I'm gonna try to get some nice baby blue going on this. Um, a couple of days ago, I mentioned I was asking if you guys any of you hang out on Reddit, and I mentioned that I might be doing something over there, and so it looks like I'm going to be doing something probably starting next week. I'll be doing some live streaming on their live stream channel. And I'll give you some, I'll have more details like on my Facebook page and all that. So that should be fun. I think for those, we're going to go, there's a good chance we're going to have more viewers, not just 5 people watching, 10 people watching. So the energy level, I'll be probably just a tad bit more upbeat, I would imagine. Oh man, whoa. So we kind of went up and down. We did the background. We did the lettering. We did the background, and then we went back to the lettering. Now, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go back to the background. Back and forth. Okay, let's see what we can do, kind of a little cleanup on aisle 4. I got these little sniffles or whatever the hell, it's kind of annoying. Get kind of more crisp detail as we go here with this more. You've having some crazy allergies. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I really am having allergies. More so, that I'm having. It's like the heat, and then I use that bug spray for the mosquitoes, and I think I'm having an issue with that. You know, not that I'm allergic to the bug spray, but it's kind of nasty. You know, I don't know, so I got DEET in it and stuff like that, and then you know, got cats, and it feels like and then the mosquitoes are biting me, and I just don't know if it's cat hair on my nose, or it's a mosquito biting me, and then, you know, you start getting that little sensation from the skin particles start to they you know, like salivate, you know, like you start thinking about like a pizza or something, and you know, you're being told, yeah, we're gonna have the pizza's gonna be ready in another 10 minutes, and you just start thinking, oh man, pizza, and your mouth gets all watery and stuff. You know, you're thinking pizza, yeah. I don't know about pizza. The pizza I've been having lately hasn't been very good. I gotta up my pizza game, you know. I've been a big fan of just taking like a frozen pizza and just getting a cheap. They're not really cheap actually, but you get like a cheese pizza, and then you put your own fixings on them, and then put them in the oven. But it turns out that I've discovered that the pizza dough, you know, the crust is like cardboard. It sucks, and then the cheese sucks, and then what kind of tomato sauce was there? Like zero, you know. So I'm up in my game. At least that's the plan. Not that I've made any moves here, but it's the idea that we will try to make better pizza here. What's that? Hey John, I love your work. Been watching forever. Question: I want to start eating paint. What color do you recommend? No, I couldn't. I can't. I don't have any. I don't know. I couldn't tell you about that. Just at the very least, get some children's paint, because that's tends to be somewhat edible. But actually, if you looked into it, you could find a bunch of colorful, edible, you know, just food coloring. Put some food coloring on various things. Now, be careful, because you're going to freak out when you at some point you're going to have a discovery. You're going to have like a epiphany when you look, maybe by chance you look at your I don't know how to say it, but your turds, for better words, could probably be a better word for that, because you might freak out if say you were, you know, for like St. Patty's Day, you put a bunch of green food coloring on everything, and wow, lo and behold, you think you got like colon cancer because you got like green turds. So just be careful about that. But at least you should be cognizant. You should be aware when that happens, that's what happens. It's okay. You're going to be okay. One way or the other, you're going to be okay. That's a given. No matter how off we are. I really like the blue that I got going on here, the little baby blue you see here, and I don't know if we can get a zoom. Let me zoom in. I want you to see how beautiful that baby blue is, if we can. And I think the goal here, our next move, is to try to find, get more of that in the rest of the letters. Look at that baby blue. Look how it's just a beautiful color. And so, am I recording? No, I'm not. Okay. But we'll just zoom in on that. That's what we're trying to head for. You got that from drinking Blue Sonic drinks. How is Sonic? I've always wanted to go to Sonic. I was in Kansas City years ago, and I'm like, oh, there's a Sonic, but I was being driven around by an arts sort of administrator, and I felt kind of I was a little shy about saying, yeah, I want to go to Sonic, you know, because it wasn't terribly cool to be going to Sonic, some fast food restaurant. But that was my one and only chance to go to Sonic. I see the ads. They play the ads out here in California. There must be, and in fact, I think I looked it up. I think there may be a Sonic somewhere in probably like in Las Vegas, or you know, somewhere like out there in the desert, maybe Orange County. Look it up. Look it up. Someone look it up. Where is a Sonic in California? I think there may be one. Mark likes Sonic. I like those commercials. I like their commercials. All right, let's see if we can get some of that beautiful baby blue. And I got this ultramarine color, an old tube that I'm just going to have to take all the paint out and just use it all up, because it's so old. This tube of paint is, I'm going to guess it's 20 years old. It's literally a tube of paint that someone probably gave me. I don't think I even bought it, because it's not my I would never buy this type of paint. There's some paints you just never buy. It just has not you were not satisfied by the Sonic burgers. Oh yeah, In-N-Out. You know, I happen to live within literally a mile between two separate In-N-Outs, and then they're going to put a third one literally in another mile, like literally 1 mile south and 1 mile whatever northwest. What is it? South, and what's the opposite of south? North. Okay, north, 1 mile, and 1 mile south, and then literally 1 mile now west, they're going to put another In-N-Out, which is unheard of. I mean, I think I'm in the epicenter of the most In-N-Outs per capita. Maybe not, though. So we got a lovely blue here. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of white right here, right on the palette. I don't have that much white. I'd have to get some more white if I don't do this. So let's try to make use of the little bit of white and get that ultramarine blue to just be really lovely. We can use the rest of this. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a nice blue. Though it's getting a little mud, I'm getting kind of mixing it up with a little bit of green, but overall it's keeping the baby blue. If we had a better, if I clean my palette a little, but if I were to have cleaned my palette, I would have had to put all this new. I'm just using the paint that was here already, which I like doing that, but it's not always the best move, but it works. What's up? Miss Mo is in the house. Mark wants to see more blue. Yeah. Well, we're working on it. I'm going to start tagging these paintings with more blue. Oh, that is gorgeous, the way that blue went down. Oh, I'm in love with that blue. It's just so beautiful. And I'm just kind of hitting it in the same spots. It's easy on my arm structure, the way my arm, I don't have to do any, it's just easy to kind of keep the same movement of the brush. So it was easy to just kind of do all those guys there. So that's what we're doing here. Let's see. Now we don't have to necessarily cover the whole area with the blue. We just want to get the blue on there. And maybe we leave some of it not everywhere. Something to consider as we go further into this. I'm contemplating just spending the rest of the year painting Embrace Failure paintings. You know, I probably just should, frankly. I think that's the kind of year we got going here, isn't it? Now the crazy thing too is that, you know, really there's nobody, you know, that survived, that we are still around, that, you know, that's alive today, that was, you know, survived the other, you know, 1918 pandemic, and so it's. We got no one to turn to. We can't get no advice. You know. I believe I just got bit. Feels like I got bit. Mark wants to get a tattoo of that. Yeah. I don't know much about Bob Ross. I know he's really people bring him up all the time. Honestly, I never was I didn't get into doing this show because I liked Bob Ross. In fact, I did it because I hated Bob Ross. Okay, but having said that, I have learned to appreciate what he did, and so cool. But I can't watch that show. And I got bit, and I want to get this guy now, but I don't think. I think these mosquitoes are very smart. They're just really incredibly smart. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, well, I got bit. What am I gonna do? Just keep going. How you guys doing? Good. I see something flying around. Where are you? Okay, that shot. This guy is doing no good, isn't it? Let's see if we can get it to get a little better shot from up above, maybe. That might be a better shot. Uh-oh, Austin. You got the disco ball to go. Awesome, Austin. Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. Whew. Chat says ASMR John is like Bob Ross with beer. I mean, there should be, you know how they made a movie with, he has a great story. The story, I didn't know who he was when he came about, and I never really watched the show. I was kind of, it was just some guy with an afro, a white guy with an afro painting, and I never really watched the show because I was, I think I was going to art school at the time or whatever. He was not like, I missed, you know, that time where I would be watching a lot of TV, and in particular PBS type of stuff. Um, Whereas of course, I watch Mr. Rogers. Okay, let's take a call. Let's take a call here. Who do we got next? Coming up in the chat room. Hello, caller. Who's this? Hello.
Hey, John.
Yeah, this is me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I hear you too. How are you doing today?
What's going on?
Oh, not much. I was just watching your stream. I saw your number. I hope it's okay to call. I saw your number there on the screen there, so I decided to give you a ring.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in.
Yeah. So, what are we playing here today? The embrace failure.
Embrace failure. Yes.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. I like that philosophy.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah. No. Well. Yeah. No. I think it's when people forget to embrace failure that they do go wrong.
Well, it helps to keep that in mind when when things aren't going right. Just embrace failure. It's a nice way to take the edge. It's almost like like having a beer.
Oh yeah. So yeah, no, I think you're right. I think people, they definitely people talk about thinking positive and all that, and it's good to be positive, I guess. I think it's a, I don't know. I think you're right. I think failure is it's a learning experience, right?
Well, thanks for calling in. I agree. Failure can be your friend.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you on that. And I'll let you get back to the thing.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Take care. Yeah, if you want to call in, 818-528-4516. Well, the scary thing about mosquitoes is that they actually can, transmit some pretty awful diseases, namely malaria. Though I like saying that word apparently, and so forgive me if I say it 1,100 million times. But apparently it's not such an issue here in the United States. But there are parts of the world where you got to get malaria shots or pills, I guess. I mean, maybe you take a shot and then you take the pills, something like that. I think I did that once actually. And but you're still terrified, like, oh man, I don't want to get yellow fever. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Or is that what malaria is? Or is that the same thing? Anyway, I remember being someplace and it's like, yeah, you watch out. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't want to get bit. Here, I get bit all the time. I get bit like nonstop. I'm like, I get like bit 15 times every day. It's not cool, man. Not cool. Mosquitoes need to lay low. They gotta lay low. Well, anyway, they're not much fun. I don't think I've ever met a mosquito that I liked, Though, the Washington football team, they're looking for a new mascot, and maybe it would be the mosquitoes, because that's a swamp, that was built on a swamp, and swamps are famous for having mosquitoes. I think that could be the mosquitoes. Because that would be like, no one really likes them. So they're kind of menacing. Maybe the virus, the Washington virus. That's scary. Have a football team named the Virus. Maybe not. I was thinking you could call them the Redcoats, but that's the British. What were the what were the other? What was the U.S. side called? I don't know. All right, I'm not gonna worry about their situation. We're just gonna keep going here with this stuff here. All right, so I got a nice blue, baby blue kind of thing going on, but I don't want to just be all blue and stuff. I want to give us maybe another kind of color here. So we'll move on from the blue, but let me get it in some of these other areas here, if I can. And I definitely can. I sure can do just that. And I can do it. Yes, I can. I have the technology. Good thing about painting is that in terms of technology, you really don't need much. It's just a brush and some paint, you know. Sure, you could get analytical or get further into the various theories on paint colors and mixing, but when it gets down to it, it is just strictly some paint and a brush and a canvas of some sort. Okay. Well, we've kind of hit this all up with this lovely blue. Let me just get a couple of little more spots here. You can always come back with it. Whoops. That's okay. Not a problem. Okay, now, what do we do next? We can do like some kind of shadow or something like that. So let's see what we can do. Maybe we add a different color, like a red or something like that. It's terrible. Yeah, 10 times sometimes just for being out, even for yeah, that's terrible. Do you have one of these bug zapper mosquito guys? Tennis rackets, I guess I would call them. They're pretty. At least they don't get. You still get bit, but it sure feels good to zap them. And you can clear a path with it, maybe, and maybe not get bit so much. I don't know. All right. Okay. So ongoing mosquito problems here. All right. So let's see here. I guess I can bring this down here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So we got some of that nice baby blue on here, and that's good. That's good. I like that. So next we gotta decide what to do next if we can. Let's try some red. Let's see what we can do with the red. Maybe just kind of put it here and there. I should be a little higher. I think I'm getting bit again. I feel like I got a bit back here. I can't reach back there. It's got me. I just have to let it bite me then. They're so smart. They're like, yeah, I'll get the back. They can't get to you can't get me, on the back. Yeah, they're pretty smart, those mosquitoes. Okay, let's see if we can go. Whoa, that's an interesting idea. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna kind of go straight up on the alizarin. I'm gonna give it a little drop shadow maybe, or at least something on the side there. That kind of feels good. Again, just a tad bit sloppy. But we can clean it up. Ooh, that was a little good run there. All right, the blue looking good. It's nice and rich, but we lost some of it, so I'm gonna have to come back in with some more blue. Let's rework the background a little bit, give that a little love. And maybe bring back the blue. Let's see if that's what we need to do. We might need to do that. Knock you down. Oh, so nice. Thank you, Miss Mo. Nice. Appreciate that. Yeah, let's put this guy over here. We can all see it. Oh, I can't do it. Damn it. It's too far away. All right, well. Shoot. Is there a better way to do that? I need an extension. That's what I need. Okay, so that's not happening. Okay. Okay, all right. We're gonna have to get some fresh paint, some fresh white paint, which I thought I could get by without doing so, but maybe we should stand to it. You sit down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. What's that about? Let's see here. We still good? Let's see. We're still good? Yeah, I think we're still good. Okay. Let's get some fresh white paint. Put you over here. Maybe some yellow. Let's see, maybe some yellow. What else do we have? We could probably use some yellow. Put some yellow there. All right. That's good for now. Let's see here. Maybe a smaller brush. Let's get a smaller brush. We could do a lot of damage with a smaller brush. So let's try to clean up some of the mess with the small brush. Basically do a lot of cleanup with this white. Well, in this little brush. You can get in between the little areas. Basically doing some cleanup, a lot of cleanup. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, I don't know. Twitch, I got issues with Twitch. It's I can't. I've tried to go over there, and I found it to be not my cup of tea. So that's why we're over here. Maybe I'll go over there I'll give it another shot. But every time I go over there, I just end up coming back here. So. You're not the first person to say I should go over there, but I've been there. But it just doesn't seem to work. But next week I'm going to be doing a show, possibly start doing a show on Reddit, and so that should be interesting. See how that goes. I may actually, and I did do this for a little bit. I was streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. But the only thing is, well, the problem before with that was my CPU usage was I couldn't handle it, my computer. But apparently, if you're somewhat successful, they don't like you doing that. So you ultimately have to choose one or the other if you're too successful. Not that we're not there yet with the success, by no means. But even when I was streaming both, I just have more viewers on YouTube. That's just the way it is, has been. And plus, I am also a has-been, literally. I've been doing this too long, and so there's nothing necessarily refreshing about what I do. Oh yeah, see, those things really help make a big difference. Okay, that's good. Use a dot there. I didn't have a dot there. Let's put the dot there. Maybe raise this guy up just a tad. I don't think I can do it. Can you do it? Maybe. Maybe you can do it. Can you do it? Okay, so they got a nice, there's a nice overall feel here to them all. And I'm not saying we're done. Hey now. Whoa, Mark. Awesome. Thank you so much, buddy. That's very much appreciative. Awesome. So we're at we're kind of at a nice place that everything's built up, you know. Everything's got there's a lot of fun going on. There's a lot of failure, They're kind of in a weird way done, but I think I'm going to come back in and maybe give it some more of that baby blue on some of the lettering. Why don't we do that? I can do that, and boy, that could really solve a lot of the situation. So let's do that here. All right. Now I'm back to sitting down here. I got this blue. I want to get a nice amount of that blue here. Let's see here. So this could use some nice fresh blue. Here and there. Some of these seem to feel like they're already resolved in some ways, so we don't, at least the lettering on some of them, so we don't have to necessarily address it all, just here and there, just here and there. Yeah. Oh, I want to put a dot there, get the dot going. Yeah. Okay. Somehow that didn't quite look right. Doesn't look right. Some of it doesn't look right. It's okay. My baby blue, I've lost the baby blue feeling on a lot of this blue, but we're still gonna power through with it and make do. I'm a big fan of making do. It's not always your best. It's not always the best thing to do it, but I think in the experimentation realm, in the realm of experimentation, it's actually an important aspect. Get that a little more, add a little more white to that blue. Really have it pop. Okay, I feel like there's a mosquito on my back. Okay, it's probably just my imagination. Always a possibility. You always wonder, is that I'm just imagining that? Or is it just hot outside and you know, the old I haven't taken a shower in a few days kind of thing, and maybe that's why I'm itching. It's not because of the mosquitoes. Alright. Probably too TMI for you all, but that's probably more the case than anything else here. Okay, so let's see if I can get that. Oh yeah, look at that. See, we're kind of in the, we're just doing like we're doing some fine tuning. Now you can go to town with the fine tuning, but really, like literally, really, you really want to go there with that? Because you will not stop. It will not stop the fine tuning. So we're gonna at some pretty soon, hopefully sooner than later, we're gonna call it a day on this, because it's not imperative to have it all precise. After all, we're embracing failure. Okay, let's bring back some of the white here. Let's bring that guy up. Yeah. go up higher. Okay. What else do we need to do that I think that could use some fine-tune? Maybe there. That's good. That's good. What else? What else? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's fix it. Oh yeah. Put a big. Should we come back in with just a tad bit of that alizarin crimson on the side here and there, just a tad, just a hint here and there. Maybe not everywhere. We might want to get a little forgetful. Being forgetful is always good. I'm a fan of being forgetful. Maybe it's not as well appreciated. Yeah, being a little absent-minded with the paint. Always, I think that's a good way to go. Go, 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 Godzilla! Put some white on that alizarin crimson. Give it a somewhat purpley feel. That would be not a bad choice. No, it didn't really seem to matter. It's not really making a difference, but it's just it was a thought. It was a thought indeed. This one feels good. This one feels good. The one on the lower left. This one maybe not. This one needs a little help. Okay, I'm kind of sensing what could be done and what could need a little help. Come back in with that baby blue. Where are you, baby blue? We're here. We got our baby blue ready to go. Ready to go with the baby blue. Yeah. Let's put that baby blue there. Cut some of that guy off. It's a little too thick maybe, but that's okay. You know, you start wondering, at some point you start to say, wait a second, I think we can just let it be. Let it be. We're about at that point. We're just about there with that idea. shadow. Some of that alizarin crimson over here with that. Yeah. Okay, I gotta stand up. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's do a little cleanup. Just a little cleanup and maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Just a couple of things bother you, you know, you can kind of give it a fine tune. And that's all you got to do. Just give it just a little clarification, little added clarification. That's a dead mosquito. Let's see if I can fix this. Well, I guess that's it. That's gonna be it. We did it. We did it. Oh, another mosquito. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you like I said, you could fine tune this and clean it up, but no, you're gonna lose the fresh excitement of it all. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of it and we'll post it up on Instagram. All right. All right, we did it, guys. We did it. I did it. You did it. We did something. We hung out at the very least, and we escaped the world for a minute. So that's a good thing, I think. Creativity. That's always good. It always is always good. Creativity is good for that. I want to thank all my super chatters, Mark and Miss Mo and Austin for supporting the program. And we got you can always support the program also by joining the club. The link's down below. Also, we have stuff up on Etsy. I will be putting these paintings up on Etsy. Probably if I get around to it, I might even do it tonight. So check that out a little later on. Maybe I'll put it up faster than probably, maybe within the hour I might get them up there. So I guess that's it. Guys. Any other questions? Anyway, so that was fun. And we'll see you again tomorrow. And just programming note: if you're familiar with Reddit. I'm going to start, at least I'm going to do a show next week, probably Wednesday or Thursday, over on their live streaming service. So I'll keep you abreasted on that. That's the news from the Let's Paint TV headquarters here in lovely Los Angeles, California. It's 77 degrees. Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. See you on the internet. Instagram at Let's Paint TV. Twitter at Let's Paint TV. Facebook at Let's Paint TV. Okay. See ya. Bye-bye, guys. Keep painting. Yeah, Kilimanjaro. Yeah, it should be fun. I talked to them today. And they're keen on having me come over there and do something. So, meaning that they also would be able to, promote it a little bit more than say, YouTube or Twitch can. Because anyway, so yeah, it'd be fun. It's going to be fun to try to do something over there. Okay.